Hello there guys, I got Alex here again, another video. This time I'm going to be showing you how to learn how to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Some of the new features like the scouting feature, and for people that I have seen struggling with the game, so to the point where I've seen them just wandering around, they don't know what to look for or how to do it. And there's a couple of options in the game, in the settings, that you can turn on to help you with that. And with looting as well. So, right, we'll get into it. So, right, guys, first of all, I'm going to be showing you how to use the scouting. So, if you see in the bottom left-hand corner, just above where it says close, you'll see scouts and an icon and 3 little dots. So, I've already used one scout. So, what I did is I scouted this area here, and it found my objective there, which was kill the executioner. So, the next one, it says in the Northern Yamashiro, so you look for the Yamashiro, which is there, level 12, and then he says he's in Kyoto, and he's west of the Imperial Place. So if you press X or square, if you're on PlayStation, then if you highlight over Kyoto, I'm just going to hold A on this, and it should scout the area, and there we go. Look, so that's how you use a scout, and it's now found my objective. That's the first one. That's how to use scouting. There's a lot of people who are running around and going there, but scouting does help you. So you can always go and get the surrounding area, get all your synchronizations, etc., your viewpoints. You can always do that on the way. Like I say, I haven't got any of them yet, and that's the objective right up the top there. So another thing as well, what I have been seeing is about looting. When people say, "Oh, I can't find the loot. I don't know where to get all the wood and the stuff from for your hideout." So if you actually hold LT as normal, I'm just going to show you quickly now. You see down there, and it'll make that silly noise. Sorry about the hiccups. Don't know why I've got them now all of a sudden. It actually highlights your enemies as well. So as you see there, and you've got there as well. I've seen a lot of people skipping the stuff that pops up on the screen, like the prompts. A lot of people have been skipping them and not been reading them. So this will hopefully help you. So that's where you get your loot from. So you see the loot around there, where there is a little bit of loot there and there's a little bit of loot there. So say you're considering you have loot in that area. Say there's 3 things around in that area there. Well, in the settings, you can't actually turn this little option on, which I didn't notice this till I've actually found it by going through some of the settings, because I just go straight into the game. I don't bother changing any of the settings. I only adjust my HDR, etc., for the brightness and the quality and stuff. So I'll, if you go into gameplay in the settings, and you've got area loot, so you can actually turn that on. And what it'll do is, it says choose whether to collect all nearby loot in a single button press instead of collecting each individually. So instead of going up to them and holding Y or triangle to collect them, when you do the first one, it will just collect them all in that area. A nice little feature, that, I must say. So right, another thing as well with the exploration. See, I'm doing what they call immersive mode. So it's basically I have to search for it or use my scouts to find the objective, etc. But if you actually turn the guided exploration on, you can actually, it'll ping on the map. So it'll show you exactly where they are. Basically removes the streamlining exploration, so it gets rid of modifying intended gameplay elements, but you will lose achievements. So if you are an achievement person, not like me, because I'm not, I don't really bother about it. I'll just get them as I get them, really, to be fair. I don't really chase them. I like to play the game and finish it if I can. But yeah, so if you want the achievements, then keep that off. If you're not bothered about them and you want to just get to know the game, play it properly, go through the story as quick as you can. But if you're like me and want to just explore, leave it off. But turning it on, as you see on the screen, on the right-hand side, you'll see the right-hand side is with it on, and on the left is on with it off. So as you can see, on it actually pings it on the map like I've used my scout to do that, because that's why mine's off. So I hope that helps, and I hope it has a helpful video for you, because I've seen a lot of people struggle, so I thought I'd do this one. I've not found any struggles yet on the maps. One other thing as well. So what I didn't realise is there's 2 characters in the game. So there's Nayo, however you pronounce it, and there's also Yasuku, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce his name. I'm terrible at pronunciations of names. But what you can do is, I've found up here, which I didn't know. So that is actually the second character that you will unlock. There's a certain mission you get to where you actually unlock him. Obviously, if you need that information, I will pop it down in the description as well for you. But that's where the crossbow comes in handy. You can't actually get in there. It seems like you need this other character to get into that place to find that loot, to get that. So I don't know if anyone knows that. And also, nobody's probably read this either on the little tutorials if you've skipped it. Changing seasons, any scouts that you use, so you've got other loot in the map as well. So you've got what they call resources. So when you're actually going to the map, you'll see it's like a barrel icon. So if you go into that and go to loot it, there's actually an icon next to it saying 2. So what it does is it uses your scouts. So them scouts in the bottom left hand corner, it actually uses them. So when you're collecting that, the scouts will fetch that and take it back to your chest in your hideout, which you collect after the season's finished. Not many people know this, probably not read it properly, etc. So I thought I'd do it. Obviously, bear in mind though, when you do use them resources, it does use your scouts up. So them 2 dots will disappear, so you get no scouts. And obviously, the more scout posts you have at your hideout, you obviously get more. So it is good to know. And also in the hideout, you can actually refresh all your stuff. So you can refresh all your scouts in there to be able to use them again. It's a very cool feature. I do like the scout feature, I must say. Right, enough babbling on with me. Hope that's helpful. Well, there we go, folks. That's the end of the video. Hope that's been helpful for you. And if it has been, don't forget to drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. And why not subscribe if you're liking the channel and enjoying the content. Any helpful content I will try and post as soon as I get it. And I'm really enjoying this game. So Ubisoft, if you are watching this, fantastic. I'm glad you delayed it, because this game is incredible and there's a lot of hours to be put in. Anyway, without further ado, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.